Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pamela Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture. And we are reviewing, there's some breaking news that has happened while I've been up all night. Insomniacs Unite. We've got some sad news to report, but there is a live um, briefing. And so we'll go over this live briefing. What's happened is apparently a driver in a white truck has plowed through a group of revelers who were celebrating the incoming new year of 2025. And so they're going to go over what has happened. Now, this incident supposedly has happened at 3:25 this morning Central Standard Time in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. I am going to present my screen and we're going to go over it like this. One moment.
We are going to give you an update a couple of times today. So we will give you just the basics this morning. All right. We had this event start.
One moment. I don't know why. Trying to make sure that this audio is okay. Y'all give me one moment.
Started at about 3:15. It did involve a man driving a pickup truck.
Let's see if we could start this over again because this newscast just completed.
So I'm going to give you as much of the information I possibly can. We are going to give you an update a couple of times today. So we will give you just the basics this morning. All right. We had this event started at about 3:15. It did involve a man driving a pickup truck down Bourbon Street at a very fast pace, and it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. It was not a DUI situation. This is a more complex and more serious based on the information we have right now. With respect to numbers, we have right now, and as you already know, this could change throughout the day. We do know that there are 26 injured people who are at UMC Hospital. We know we have 4 at Turo, 4 at Ochsner Baptist, 1 at Tulane. But even as I was walking out the door, I believe I have an unconfirmed additional people who have been taken to other area hospitals, possibly on the east side. But we will give you as many correct numbers as we can as the day progresses. It is a very tragic situation for me to tell you that we know we have 10 people that this man killed on Bourbon Street. That is why we do not want anyone on Bourbon Street today. Wherever you see yellow tape, please do not violate this tape. This is in order to protect and stabilize the scene. We have information to a certain degree of the demographics of those who are in the hospital right now. We do not know at this point how many could be tourists versus locals, but from the information I have right now, it seems the majority are locals versus tourists. What I also can tell you is that this man, this perpetrator, he fired on our officers from his vehicle when he crashed his vehicle. 2 of our officers have been shot. They are stable, and we will give you an update on them. I have yet been able to go to the hospital. I will be leaving here for us to go visit our officers.
This is a lot going on. As she has stated, there are 26 who are at the hospital, 10 confirmed pruned from the timeline, deceased, and that this man, whoever this was, fired upon the officers. So I'm going to let her continue to tell this story. Good God Almighty.
We have called in every officer that we have. We have so much appreciated our partnerships who have also offered us staff. Last night, we had over 300 officers out here. And because of the intentional mindset of this perpetrator who went around our barricades in order to conduct this, he was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did. Because of the nature and the indices that we have on the scene, and we have enough information that the FBI will be taking over this investigation. And with that, I am going to be asking, this is the assistant agent in charge. This is Agent Duncan, Special Agent Duncan. And she has taken over this case on behalf of us and the FBI. As always, we will be in partnership with all of our partners. But Agent Duncan, if you want to have a few words for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Alethea Duncan. I'm the Assistant Special Agent in charge for FBI New Orleans. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we'll be taking over the investigative lead for this event. This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found. And we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne. That is my ask. Once again, stay away from Bourbon Street, Canal Street, all the way to St. Anne until we can figure out what is going on. Our goal is to provide you additional information at the 11 a.m. press conference. Thank you so much, and we will be in touch.
Yes, I will say that we want our community and our visitors to continue enjoying. There's so much to enjoy about New Orleans, and we are going to make sure that our routes in the Superdome are safe today for the game. And yet we had this tragic event. And we're sorry again to everyone in our community. But we do want you to go about the day, as we say, just stay away from Bourbon. Okay?
Can you elaborate on the device? You did say something about the device.
We actually are not going to be taking questions this morning until we have more information. That's why we will give you an 11 o'clock briefing. So until then, please hold your questions. We will give you everything that we possibly can. Okay? So 11 o'clock, we will see you at the headquarters, and we will go again from there. Okay? No questions. No questions right now.
The device is confirmed. Thank you all. We will see you at 11 a.m.
All right. So what you just heard right there was an update from local officials in New Orleans. The mayor there speaking, the police chief speaking as well, and then also the FBI speaking as well, because they announced that they will be taking over this investigation. We learned a tremendous amount of information from that press briefing. First off, that this incident started around 3:15 in the morning in New Orleans in the French Quarter, that there was a man driving a pickup truck, and that this was very intentional behavior. The police chief there saying that this was not a DUI situation, that this person was trying to run people over, also saying that he was hell-bent on creating carnage. Another thing that we learned from that press briefing is that the man who was in this pickup truck, who allegedly, or according to police, drove down Bourbon Street trying to hit people, also fired on New Orleans police officers after, I guess it seems he crashed his car, and that 2 officers were shot by this suspect.
Wow.
One of the other things that came up in this press briefing was that it sounded like the FBI said there, the assistant special agent in charge, that there was an improvised explosive device.
She did say IED. She did.
Checking on that, but again, as you heard at the end of that press conference, they didn't take any questions, so there was not an opportunity to clarify more about that. Let's go to our reporters and analysts who we have with us. I believe we still have Andrew McCabe and Gene Cazares. Andrew, we were talking.
We're going to stop right here. I just wanted to give the information that it was coming out. Like I said, Insomniac here. I was up and the alert came across my phone and I was like, what is going on? What is going on? They did this press conference. It was live at the time that I saw it. And I wanted just to kind of come back and go over it to let you all know what was going on. I don't know if I'll be updating this story anymore, but it was I was up and it was recent. It was happening as we spoke, and I wanted to be able to clarify. There's a lot of footage going around Twitter, X, that you could go look at, because again, the police chief did say that they were going to update us at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, but there was an IED according to the special agent from the FBI. So I'm telling you, you can't watch the parades or nothing without all this bad news and people doing way too much for unnecessary reasons. So y'all take care of yourselves. Do what you need to do to take care of yourselves, y'all. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you cannot stand that I'm over here making these videos. Again, I may update at 11 o'clock to let you all know what was going on during that time. But like I said, I was up all night and this came across my feed and I don't know why. I was just wanted to share all of this with you. I know it's bad news. And I usually don't do this on my channel, but it was just that I was up and I was watching and I was like, this would be something that I think my subscribers would want to be able to see as it went on. All right, people, we do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.